Hello, my name's Tracy and my pledge is to get trained as an ethnographic interviewer and spend a day with a family in Derbyshire really understanding how it feels to be living their life, the experiences that they have meeting their challenges and opportunities, and to bring that learning back into our organisation to help us organise services around people's needs and not around our own convenience. And as soon as 100 of my colleagues sign up to the DCHS Staff Forum pledge, I'm going to increase that to 3 days research with 3 different families in Derbyshire. So last year we had more than 400 pledges, and actually most of them were way better than my pledge. My colleagues know the things that they need to do differently to make a difference to patients and to each other. So I'm actually working with our Staff Forum, which is a group of representatives from right across the Trust, to get them to work with their colleagues to come up with one pledge that as many staff can get behind as possible, is meaningful to people whether they're working here on Riverside in dementia services or out with children and families as health visitors. They're going to come up with one thing that all staff in DCHS can do differently to make a difference, and that'll be my call to action for my pledge. Community services are an absolutely critical part of the NHS. They're the glue that holds maybe the more well recognised bits, primary care and hospitals, together. My colleagues will see and support 5,000 people today, most of those in their homes across the county, and across the country, maybe 100 million contacts a year being provided by community staff, supporting people to live the lives they want to live, to maximise their independence, to maximise their health and well-being in their homes or as close to their homes as possible, which is what we know most people want from their health services. And that's what my pledge is going to be about, gaining that understanding and bringing it back into my organisation. I hope that Change Day 2014 generates an even bigger buzz across DCHS than it did last year. I think last year we had 400 individual pledges. I've certainly gone back and accounted to everybody else about what happened with my pledge and what I did, and we've been collecting evidence and stories from people about the difference that their pledges made. So we've got that real groundswell of positivity and commitment to it, and I'm expecting this year that we get way more than 400 pledges, and that we're able to track through again next year, ready for Change Day 2015, the impact that has had right across the Trust. Well, it's a challenging one, isn't it? But actually, how many people work across the NHS? So if we've got 1.3 million people working across the NHS, 1 in 3 of us making a pledge, I think that should be doable.